Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I'm super excited for today's video. We are back with another Kollyy try on haul, and you guys know how obsessed I was with the pieces last time. They are a brand that I absolutely love. I just think that they are so unique and I'm always inspired to kind of like go on their website and have a little bit of a look. Definitely wanted to come on and do a try on haul for 2024, show you guys what they've got in for the summer. I tried to venture out a little bit in terms of like the types of things, just to give you guys a little bit more of a well-rounded view of Kollyy. They are obviously like Y2K vintage inspired, but they definitely have something for everyone. So depending on your personal style, you can definitely find something from their website. I do also have a discount code, which I'll pop on the screen now, and that will get you 20% off your order. So if you do see anything you like in today's video, as always, you want to use the discount code and get a little bit of money off. We have got quite a lot to get through today, so I'm going to jump straight into the video. But if you would like to see what I've got from Kollyy, then please keep watching. So the first item I'm going to show you is this gorgeous brown lacy dress. As you guys can see, it's got this gorgeous floral lace fabric, which has actually got an element of like sheerness to it. You can see it a little bit better if I hold it up like that. It's this gorgeous kind of like bodycon-esque mini dress, but it does have these kind of like fit and flare elements to it. I actually got this one in a size large. So one thing about Kollyy is to always double check their size guide, because in every single piece I ended up getting a different size. I will pop obviously the product names and my sizes that I got on the top of the screen, just so you guys are aware. Definitely base it off the product measurements and your personal measurements, and you'll definitely get the right fit with Kollyy. What's really nice is that the actual dress is quite fitted, but when you get to the bottom, it does actually flare out over the bums. Even though it is a mini dress, it doesn't feel super tight, and you almost forget how short it is, if that makes sense, because the flow of the skirt at the bottom is really elegant and it gives you a little bit more movement. The neckline is a really gorgeous V cut, but what's really nice is it's outlined with a slightly different kind of lace finish than the rest of the dress. The dress itself has got like more of like a chocolate brown kind of metallic finish, and this is a little bit more mattified. Again, it's still like a dark, nice chocolatey brown colour, but that little difference between the two materials is just really nice visually. It creates a really interesting kind of detail along the neckline. But what's also really nice is that along this edge as well, the lace is actually scalloped. So again, even though it is a plungy cut, the scallop shapes really help to soften that V cut. It feels a little bit more feminine versus like super sexy. It's definitely got like a vintage influence to it, but it still feels really modern, and it's definitely something that we're seeing kind of like all over Instagram at the minute. So I would definitely gravitate towards this because I think it's going to be such a crucial piece in my summer wardrobe. So obviously you can see it's got these gorgeous kind of long sleeves. When you reach the bottom as well, you've got these gorgeous bell-bottom sleeves that are actually cut like asymmetrically, so you do get like a really nice kind of flow and movement again, and it's also got a little slit on each side. So again, adding to the drama of the piece and gives you a little bit more movement and flow. You guys can see it's got a gorgeous kind of metallic sheen to the fabric. And then as you can see, the material goes all the way down. There is a very minimal kind of stitching detail under the cup, so you do get a kind of like a defined top and then skirt portion of the dress. But in general, it just fits like a really nice body comfort all the way down. It's super comfortable, and again, has loads of really great stretch. And then when you reach the bottom, you guys can see it's got this really gorgeous flowy frill detail that runs all the way around, and again it is kind of an asymmetric cut, so it's higher on one side and then it tapers down on the other. Also, like the sleeves, it does have a little bit of a slit on the side on your hip, so again it kind of adds to that flowiness of the skirt, and it just feels really, really comfortable on. It gives you a little bit more room. I think it's just a gorgeous little outfit for the summer. I think you could definitely style this with like loads of gold jewelry, with like a chunky little belt. You could wear like a brown bodysuit under it, or you could obviously wear like a brown bikini under it and wear it more as a cover-up item. With the sheerness of the dress, it obviously lends itself to being so many different things, and it's just really feminine. It feels very romantic because of the lace, and I just think it's a super gorgeous piece for the summer. Moving on to outfit number 2, and kind of keeping with the lace vibes, I've got this gorgeous black lace two-piece to show you guys. So we're going to start with the dress. Obviously you guys can see it's this gorgeous, really kind of like simplistic tube style dress, but what is obviously really gorgeous about this is the lace material. So the fabric itself is this gorgeous kind of black, almost like meshy kind of net material, and the flowers have a little bit more of a sheen to them. Again, they're a black, but they almost look like a metallic black finish. The top itself is elasticated. It's got quite a bit of stretch there, and it has like a little bit of a grip to it, so it does feel really comfortable on and secured. It just fit on my body so nicely, super bodycon, and just hugged me in all the right places because of the stretch of the fabric. It is super flexible in the way that you can style it. Obviously you can wear it with the tights and you wear it as the outfit is intended to. You could wear the dress by itself. You could also pull it up and wear the dress as a top. You could also style it and wear it as a skirt, because essentially it is just like a tube dress, so you can really mix and match, and I think it actually becomes quite a flexible piece in your wardrobe. I think the colour is obviously so transferable. You can style it with literally anything. Black is like the easiest colour to style, goes with everything, and I think it's super flattering on everyone. And then the lace detail just adds a little bit of glamour, so if you did have a slightly more casual outfit, it just makes it feel a little bit more evening and a little bit more romantic. And then obviously moving on to the tights, as you guys can see, they are super high-waisted, so they actually go up kind of like almost under the boob. The waistband is also elasticated, and again, it's got such great stretch to it. And then each leg is just one panel all the way down, and there is quite a lot of room in these. They did almost fit me a little bit big. I tend to go for like super tight tights, but they did fit really comfortable on. It was more towards like the ankle. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it doesn't really have like a foot portion, which I think is fine if you're going to wear it with boots, but if you're not wearing it with boots, it did almost like gather around my foot a little bit. So yeah, it's something to bear in mind and think about how you're going to style this piece, because for me, I would probably always wear these with like boots over the top, even if it's like ankle boots or knee-high boots, but I probably wouldn't go towards like a stiletto or something like that, because you would see that little detail. I absolutely love a cord. I think they're just super flexible pieces to have in your wardrobe. Obviously you can wear them together or mix and match them with other items. I think it's going to be like something that I can wear like through to autumn and winter as well, and like mix and match those pieces with lots of different things in my wardrobe. So I can't wait to see how I style this out. So moving on to outfit number 3, this is probably one of my favorite pieces from the whole try-on haul. I mean, you can literally look at it and you know it's going to be a summer staple. It's this gorgeous off-white lace play suit. It's almost got like a really like natural texture to it, almost like a linen. And then you've got this really cute kind of little frill detail that runs along as well. And then every other panel is this gorgeous white, again, lacy material. As you guys can see, it is this gorgeous kind of like mini cut in terms of the length of the play suit, and it's also got like a bandeau style top. The edge around the top as well is elasticated, so again you get a really nice kind of like stretch to it, but it also means that it feels really comfortable and secure up top because it is like hugging you tight. I did actually size up again in this one and got this in a large, and I do think kind of towards like my midsection and on my back it did feel a little bit roomy, but that is just kind of how my body works. It's a lot tighter up top and on my hips, and then it does tend to fit a little bit roomy in the middle with things like a play suit. The material does have a nice element of stretch to it, so if you are considering like what size to get, bear in mind it does have a good amount of stretch, probably not so much as like the brown one. It feels slightly more structured, I think, with the more like solid panels to it, but it does have a little bit more flexibility in terms of like if you're slightly in between sizes. And then again at the back it's exactly the same. It's got an invisible zip that runs all the way down to just like the top of your bum basically, so it's really easy to get on and off, and it just goes on really comfortably, really easy. And again, I just think it's going to be perfect when you're away, you're hot and bothered trying to get an outfit on. It's going to be perfect. Obviously, as I mentioned, it does cut like more of like a mini finish on the shorts, but what was really nice about this is that they were still quite like a flattering mini cut. It didn't feel like my entire bum was out, like they just fit really nice and just kind of like underneath my bum, so it still felt like I was wearing a really cute short mini play suit, but it still felt very like refined and a little bit more elegant. And what's really nice, again, it's got like the frilly detail along the bottoms, so very similar to like the brown dress. It just breaks up like the shortness a little bit, gives it a little bit more movement, a little bit more flow, and you don't necessarily notice as much that it is like a mini cut. I think this is super stunning. I really love all the different textures. It feels really tactile in my hands, feels very natural, and that's something that I really like in the summer. I do gravitate towards your more kind of like linen-y-esque pieces. I just think they feel really nice. The colour is a really really gorgeous creamy white, and I think it's just going to look absolutely stunning with a tan. And I think again it will go with absolutely everything. You could style it with kind of gold accessories. Again, you could go in with a really nice chunky belt. You could layer up kind of like body chains or like a really cute like shell belt. I think it looked perfect with sandals, a cowboy hat, that kind of vibe. I think you could really take this and run with it. It is quite like a basic colour essentially that will go with everything in your summer wardrobe. So yeah, I absolutely can't wait to wear this. So moving on to outfit number 5. I think this is the outfit with the most components. It's probably again one of my favourites from the haul. I don't really know where to start. I think I'm going to start with the top, which is this gorgeous kind of asymmetric black corset top. I don't know if you guys can see. It's this really nice kind of ribbed jersey material. It has got a nice element of stretch to it, but it does have some structure in it as well. It's got these like kind of gorgeous cup details at the top, so you do get a refined kind of like top element, and it does have that like corset aspect to it. And then just where it fastens along the middle, it's actually got some boning in, so again you get that straight structure that you would get in a corset top. What's really nice about this is kind of the asymmetry of the neckline. It kind of fits like a bustier top with the cup detail, but you do actually have a strap on one side, which again is this really nice comfy stretchy jersey material. I think traditionally corsets tend to feel very dressy for me, and I would wear them more on like nights out rather than like day to day, whereas something like this kind of helps it ground it and makes it more as a top, so you could style it up or style it down. Again, as you guys can see, it's got these two kind of lining details running all the way down, and then you do also have one when you flip it around at the back. It starts off being a little bit cropped on your left hand side, and it just finishes just under the rib cage, and then you can see it goes down like a diagonal shape, and when you reach the other hip you've got a little bit of a peplum detail, so it does actually flare out on the other side, which is really nice. The bodycon fit of the top with the crop detail really cinches you in, and then the little peplum detail on your hip obviously helps to exaggerate your hips as well. One little detail to mention is just like the fastening detail on here. I don't know if you guys can really see. I've never seen anything quite like this before. It's got these really tiny kind of pin button details. You guys can see it's got like a round head on it, and it's got these little hooks that basically go over the top. You push it down and then you pull it back, and it slots in place and it secures it in place. So it's a very interesting fasten, but once you've got your head around it, it's super easy to put on. To go with the corset top, we've got these gorgeous black wash jeans, which as you guys can see are absolutely covered in rhinestones. They are the most stunning little rock star jeans I've ever seen. So as you guys can see, they've got kind of a relaxed leg, not super wide, but it does definitely fit more of like a mom jean fit. And then they are also high-waisted, kind of your bog standard jeans really. You've got a silver buckle detail here and a zip at the front, and then you do have like belt loops all the way around, so you can wear a belt with this. You have pockets on either side. You've got one pocket here, and then you've got a pocket with a little tiny little pocket inside, and then when you flip it around to the back, you do also have two pockets, which again are proper pockets, so you can actually use them, which I love. So in terms of the texture, obviously you guys can see it's like a black wash denim. It just feels like a really nice kind of like charcoal grey all the way through, and then as you can see, the front is absolutely covered with these silver and black rhinestone details, which I don't know if you guys can really see it on camera, but it's absolutely stunning. You don't actually have the diamantes on the back, but again, you just get like the solid black charcoal-y denim all the way through. Super nice. I got these in a size medium, and they do feel really comfortable on, and I'm like a UK 10, 12 on my hips, if that makes sense. If you're a jeans and a nice top kind of girl, but you want some birthday jeans, these are the jeans for you. To go with the outfit, I've got this gorgeous kind of cross detail necklace, which I'm absolutely in love with. I just think this is super beautiful. Obviously with the corset top being so kind of like open, I did want a bit of a feature, bit of a statement to add a little bit of drama back to the top portion of my outfit. I think with the sparkliness of the jeans, it needed something glittery up top to balance it out. You guys can see it's got this gorgeous silver and rhinestone cross detail in the middle, and then it's got these gorgeous kind of stone beads all the way through in these gorgeous like blacks and greys and creams. It's also got these kind of teardrop shaped pearl beads that are hanging off Again, adding a little bit more drama to the necklace itself. I really love like statement jewelry for summer and like beaded jewelry. I tend to go for quite like simplistic summer outfits, but then really push it with the accessories. Not only just for this outfit, but I think this is going to be a great piece for when I'm going away. Something to really style up a more simplistic outfit that I've got in my wardrobe. So then last but not least, I did actually venture out into footwear for this outfit, and I got these gorgeous black painting court shoe kind of slingback mules. There's probably about every type of shoe in there. It's this really gorgeous kind of like black painting finish to the shoes with this really cool kind of buckle detail along the front. I am a sucker for like black leather and like buckles, and I have like a handbag like this, which I think these will go perfect with. I think they just give like any accessory a little bit of like punkiness and a little bit of something cool to look at. A little bit of edgy hardware is what we love. You guys can see the toe is a really pointed, over exaggerated toe. And then as you work your way around, it's obviously a sling back fasten at the back. This is adjustable as well, so you've got 3 to 4 holes here to give yourself a little bit more room. Something I've always found with slingbacks is that they do come off your foot quite easily, so the fact that it's adjustable makes sure that it is going to be really secure on your foot and you're not going to have to faff around with your shoes all the time. It's got this really gorgeous kitten heel. Gives a little bit more of like the look of a ballet pump, but then with the heel it gives you that little bit of height and a little bit more like evening. So I did get a size 3 in these, and I do think in terms of like the fit, they did fit me quite well, but they were a little bit narrow on my toes and it did like pinch in a little bit. So potentially I would size up in these, but it really just depends on your preference and how you like your shoes to fit. I like the fact that because it's like an emphasized like pointy toe, it will just stick out the jeans and give the impression that you've got like a big stiletto on. It gives you the look of a gorgeous painted court shoe without the pain of like a 6-inch heel. Absolutely love these, and I think I'm going to be wearing them all the time. Separately, all of these pieces work really nicely, but as a complete outfit I just think it's really cool. It's like an elevated version of jeans and a nice top. I think just by like styling the jeans out with the corset and then the necklace and the shoes, it just elevates it and makes it feel that little bit more glamorous and a little bit more fashionable. So moving on to the last but definitely not least outfit of today's try on haul is actually a 3-piece set. It gives the illusion of kind of like a swimming costume and a cover up, but they're not actually like an actual swimming costume. It is more of like a top, a bottom portion, and then a skirt that goes over the top. As you guys can see, it gives you the illusion of like a triangle bikini. The cut is very similar to what you would get on a triangle bikini style top, but the material is this gorgeous sheer animal print fabric. You can see the cut itself is this like triangle shaped cut, and it does have the adjustable kind of tie straps that you would get in a triangle bikini. It is also adjustable along the bottom, so you can scrunch up the top. It has all the benefits of a triangle bikini that I love: the adjustability, the comfort, the flexibility. It gives a little bit of drama. You just know it's going to fit you and look super flattering on top. Got these 4 cream beads and then this really nice larger kind of dark brown black bead in the middle. Gives it again another element of detail. What I always really like about like beaded items when they put little details like that on is that it almost accessorizes the top for you, so then you don't have to worry too much about adding loads of stuff to it. I do think this would look gorgeous with like kind of lots of gold stacked necklaces on top as well, and just kind of like adding to the drama. So then the bottom portion of this little set is this essentially a triangle bikini style bottom. It's a super high V cut, this one. It almost fits more of like a thong styled back, really again emphasizing like your hips, your curves, and it fits really nice on. This isn't like waterproof fabric. It does have like a white lining inside, but I probably wouldn't suggest you testing this out in water because again it is a sheer fabric. I think the idea of this is that it gives the illusion of kind of like a swimwear straight off the beach kind of vibe, but it's not like essentially intended to be swimwear. Again, you've got these adjustable drawstring straps on either side, and the top is adjustable so you can ruche it up and make the bottoms bigger or smaller depending on how you want them to fit. Then to go on top of essentially like the bikini elements of this outfit, you've got this really gorgeous super exaggerated maxi skirt, again in the gorgeous kind of animal print sheer fabric. I don't know if this is like leopard or cheetah. The actual colour of this is a really nice kind of like caramelly orange colour. It's very muted. When you think of like leopard print, it's not super vibrant. Sometimes it can be like really contrasting. The browns and the creams in this almost like blend together, and so it does feel almost like a neutral. It just feels slightly more refined and a little bit more elevated. The waistband at the top is very similar to that of the top and the bikini bottoms as well. It is just like a drawstring on either side that ties together much like a triangle bikini would tie, and then the actual skirt portion you can move it along and tighten it and ruche it up if you want to. I liked it a little bit ruched up, but I did like it to fit me more on like my hip rather than my waist. So having like the flexibility of the straps is really great because it means that you can really style this out and wear it how you feel comfortable wearing it. So you can wear it a little bit more low-waisted, or you could wear it slightly tighter and slightly higher up on your waist, so you've not got any of the like bikini bottoms showing essentially. The actual bottom is this like asymmetric cut, so you guys, I can't really hold it up on camera, but you guys can see it's a little bit shorter on the front portion than it is on the back. You do get a little bit of a train with the skirt, which I think is absolutely stunning. Again, adds to the glamour of this outfit, makes it feel slightly more kind of like evening. So it's just a perfect little outfit for like a beach club. It's definitely screaming like Marbella, Mykonos, Greece, like that kind of vibe with the girls out, margaritas and your gorgeous maxi skirt. I just think this is such a showstopper outfit altogether. I think it's just definitely like a wow moment if you are at a beach club or whatever. It's perfect. I do think you could wear like obviously the top portion as well by itself and just wear it as like a cute little bralette style top. I also think you could wear the skirt separately, pair it with something a little bit more simplistic like the cute little white crop top that I've got on right now. You could wear it with some gold heels, gold accessories, and it becomes a little bit more evening rather than a daytime outfit. And even though it has got the sheerness to it, you're mixing it with pieces that are a little bit more tailored, a little bit more elegant. Absolutely can't wait to wear this. So that is everything from Kollyy shown to you guys and tried on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed trying on these pieces for you. Definitely some gorgeous pieces that are going to be staples for my summer wardrobe this year, especially like the little white Playsuit. I can literally see myself taking that on holiday next week. The jeans are so flexible and I just know I'm going to wear them a million times, and yeah, just all of the pieces individually, I can already see the outfits coming to life in my head, so absolutely can't wait to style them out. Again, I just wanted to mention my discount code. I'll pop it back on the screen now, and that'll get you 20% off your Kollyy order. So if you did see anything you like in today's video, make sure you use the discount code as well. As always, if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very shortly in my next video.